We all have them. Those things that set us off. Those seemingly insignificant moments that spark an unexpected emotional response. These are our triggers, the external events or stimuli that activate our emotional circuitry. They can be anything from a certain scent to a familiar song, a specific phrase, to a particular tone of voice. Imagine walking down the street and catching a whiff of apple pie baking. For some, this might evoke warm memories of childhood and a sense of comfort. For others, it might trigger a wave of sadness, reminding them of a loved one who used to bake apple pies. Triggers are deeply personal, often rooted in our past experiences and associations. Triggers are like emotional landmines, lying dormant until something sets them off. They can be challenging to identify and even more challenging to navigate. But understanding their power is the first step in managing our emotional responses. By recognizing what sets us off, we can begin to take control. This awareness allows us to pause, reflect, and choose how we want to respond, rather than reacting impulsively. It's a journey of self-discovery and emotional growth, one that can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. When we encounter a trigger, our brains go into overdrive, processing information at lightning speed. The amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for processing emotions, springs into action, sending signals throughout our body to prepare us for a response. This triggers a cascade of physiological changes. Our heart rate might increase, our breathing might become shallow, and we might feel a rush of adrenaline coursing through our veins. These physical sensations are the hallmarks of emotions, manifesting in various ways depending on the situation. Emotions are our immediate instinctive responses to triggers, often occurring before we even have time to think. They are often intense, fleeting, and beyond our conscious control, shifting rapidly from one moment to the next. Fear, anger, sadness, joy, surprise. These are just a few of the many emotions we experience as humans, each serving a unique purpose. They serve an evolutionary purpose, helping us navigate danger, seek connection, and make sense of the world around us, ensuring our survival and social bonds. Think of a time you were startled by a loud noise, perhaps a sudden bang or a shout. Your immediate reaction, the jolt of fear, the racing heart, the surge of adrenaline, was an emotional response, a primal instinct. You didn't choose to feel afraid. Your body simply reacted to the perceived threat, a testament to the power of our emotional responses. This is the power of emotions. They are visceral, automatic, and deeply ingrained in our biology, shaping our experiences and interactions in profound ways. While the terms emotions and feelings are often used interchangeably, there is a subtle but important distinction between the two. Understanding this difference can help us navigate our inner world more effectively. Emotions are our initial physiological responses to triggers, the physical sensations and bodily changes that we experience. These responses are often automatic and can be quite powerful. Feelings, on the other hand, are the conscious experiences of these emotions. They are shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and past experiences. They are the way we interpret, label, and make sense of the physical sensations we're experiencing. This process of interpretation can vary greatly from person to person. Think of emotions as the raw ingredients and feelings as the finished dish. Just as a chef transforms raw ingredients into a delicious meal, our minds transform emotions into feelings. Emotions are the heat of the stove, the sizzle of the pan, the aroma filling the kitchen. They are the raw, unprocessed elements of our inner experience. Feelings are the flavors we taste, the textures we experience, the overall experience of the meal. They are the nuanced, subjective interpretations of our emotions. For example, you might experience the emotion of fear as a racing heart, sweaty palms, and a sense of unease. These physical sensations are the body's immediate response to a perceived threat. This might lead to the feeling of anxiety, worry, or apprehension. These feelings are shaped by how we interpret and think about the emotion of fear. The emotion is the physical response. The feeling is the conscious interpretation of that response. By understanding this distinction, we can better manage our emotional experiences and improve our emotional well-being.